Doctor Who is a revered sci-fi masterpiece, but its recent rut poses a serious risk to its legacy. When the long-running space fantasy was rebooted in the early 2000s, everything from the charming allure of Billie Piper's Rose Tyler to the nostalgic feel of the blue TARDIS quickly turned Doctor Who into a modern classic. Within mere years, the series became inescapable online, with unprecedented fan engagement on sites like Tumblr catapulting titles such as Supernatural, Doctor Who, and BBC's Sherlock to the very top of the cultural zeitgeist. Unfortunately, the massively influential series has fallen from grace. The issues with modern Doctor Who are manifold, and, although the fandom itself will never truly die, even the most devoted viewers are growing increasingly desperate for a suitable replacement. Yet, while Doctor Who feels like it's winding down, a cult classic space opera has set a new trajectory that could breathe new life into the genre. Blake 7 never reached quite the same heights as contemporaries like Star Trek, but the British space drama was nonetheless a beloved deep cut for sci-fi fans. Thankfully, news of the upcoming Blake 7 reboot couldn't have come at a better time. The Blake 7 reboot is coming at a difficult time for Doctor Who. The long-standing institution has hit an all-time low. Blake 7 opening, clip, play video 0:42. There's no denying that Doctor Who has continually redefined the sci-fi genre and its core demographics, but its most recent stint has been full of big swings and, sadly, even bigger misses. Longtime fans and newer viewers alike have noted recurring problems with modern Doctor Who, like its reliance on overarching plots which, in turn, restrict the show's side characters. Similarly, the grungy realism that helped ground the 2005 reboot has been all but abandoned, replaced by pure spectacle and needlessly convoluted monster designs. Arguably the worst contributor to Doctor Who's current slump is, ironically, its own popularity. Each new iteration of the main character is harshly scrutinized and weighed against the residencies of fan favorites like Matt Smith and David Tennant, meaning newer Doctors must work twice as hard to justify their casting. The same goes for every detail from the show's storytelling to its costuming to its music composition. As Doctor Who has painfully discovered, fame is a double-edged sword, and it's difficult to push the envelope when a past version of the series was such a prominent fixture of pop culture. Consequently, the biggest strength of the Blake 7 reboot could be its obscurity. The 1978 series, following a quirky ensemble navigating space and intergalactic politics, is without question one of the most overlooked hidden gems of the late 20th century. In fact, traits that would be detriments to other titles, like a low-budget and extremely campy feel, came across as endearing to its cult following. Whether the modern remake succeeds, however, depends entirely on how true it stays to its original identity, precisely what Doctor Who now lacks. What the Blake 7 reboot can learn from modern Doctor Who. The market for science fiction has changed drastically in recent years. If there's one valuable lesson Blake 7 can glean from Doctor Who's waning popularity, it's that the sci-fi genre, and the television landscape at large, has changed dramatically in recent years. Throughout the past decade, the world has been inundated with terrifying dystopia, immersive fantasy worlds, and high-tech science fiction. As a result, every new title, regardless of its built-in audience or connection to established IP, must continually prioritize adaptation above all else and respond directly to what consumers need. There are hordes of near-perfect sci-fi shows that take deeply serious approaches to its subject matter. In stark contrast, if the Blake 7 reboot stays true to its roots and offers a more soapy space opera, it could be exactly what fans need to cleanse their sci-fi palate. After all, if a series as ubiquitously known as Doctor Who is failing, there's only one path forward: innovation. Blake 7 has the perfect opportunity to subvert every expectation and be a breath of fresh air, but only if the reboot is brave enough to take the road less traveled.